Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to a special reading, and it is special for all of us this time. But this reading is called the Magical Dimensions reading, tapping into magical dimensions. And that's literally the spirit message as I sit down and do this reading. We're all tapping into magical dimensions right now. Open yourself up seriously and rise to the occasion. It's magical dimensions we're tapping into, and what's happening over the course of like the last week or so, I keep getting guided to do all these readings, these different readings that I never did before, using different combinations of decks, and I'm just going with it. So you'll see on my channel I'm going to be posting a lot more videos, um, and just being guided to different combinations of decks that, like, I'm just trusting spirit, let them guide me to the decks to use. Like for all my videos, I be asked this a lot individually, but I always put the links to decks in the description of all my videos. So every video on my channel, you'll always find the decks that I use. So every reading, every spirit message, anything, I always give credit to the deck and to the author. So there are links there. So just going through this, magical dimensions, we're all tapping into it. And just like I'm going with the flow, this is what they want me to say. Just like how I just explained that I'm being tapping in and I'm following my intuition. And if I'm feeling guided to do a reading, I'm doing a reading, and I'm following my intuition to the decks. Like I'm not questioning it. I'm just doing it. Even if it wasn't the norm, it wasn't the usual. They're saying for you to do that too. So you're tapping into magical dimensions right now. We have huge gaps of time. We have more allotted time, energy, focus that was taken up with the norm and the usual, and this is forcing us to step out of the box. There's so much more time, more energy, more focus. We're using it in different ways. A lot of creativity we're tapping into. We're supposed to follow that. We're providing divine support for each other and expressing in various ways. We're still remaining very connected in various ways. And it's tapping into magical dimensions and being open to that and let it take flight. See how there's almost like two butterflies down here? And it's just taking flight with what you're being guided to do or being moved to do at this time or moved to try at this time. We're all tapping into magical dimensions. The norm has fallen away. That's what we're all rising to the occasion with. So let's get into the actual reading and tap into magical dimensions. But that was a huge spirit reading message that wanted to come through at this time to be shared. And now we're going to get the magical, tapping into magical dimensions right now, actual messages for us. And I'll pull from the other decks they chose. What are the magical dimensions, as we're all tapping into magical dimensions right now? That's the key message. No matter what falls out of these decks after, is like, go with it, go with it. You're tapping into magical dimensions, new dimensions, because normally our time, our energy, our focus was tied up with everyday concerns, everyday stuff, and with that gone, it's really tapping into magical dimensions right now. And we're all doing that globally. I mean, it's such a collective shift. I mean, we're all tapping in. Okay, so let's see. What are the magical... Oh, this turned around in my hand, and we got this before, the third eye. We're all divinely connecting right now. It's all being amplified. We're seeing clearly. They kept saying 2020 is like 2020 vision, seeing things with clarity. We're all connected divinely. And it says third eye portal, vision, clairvoyance, clarity. This is what we're tapping into. That's magical dimensions. The third eye portal is being completely opened. We're all tapping in on different levels. Like they said in the beginning, magical dimensions, that's what we're all tapping into, with visions, with clairvoyancy, all your clair abilities. They kept saying CLAIR abilities are getting more clear. We're all getting clarity. Everything has been, this is like a huge shift of clarity coming in here. This is beautiful how this card, no matter anytime I'm using this deck lately, that's what's coming out. Are you ready for the next one that's coming out? We got another portal. This is huge portals opening up. Make no mistake, now we have the root portal. So this is amazing. The root portal is vitality, stability, survival, or fearful is the opposite. A lot of us are acting from fear. They do not want us to act from fear. Rise up from that. Talk down the fear and rise up in strength. Rise up in vitality. rise up in stability, rise up in that. That's what we're rising up. That's what we're activating right now. The flip side is it's causing a lot of fear, but we're supposed to hold our own. It kept saying you hold your own, you hold your own, your power, you're standing in your power. They kept saying that. Um, it's holding on to your power and your stability, your, it says survival. The flip side is fear. We can't go to the fear. We have to rise up in our power, in our passion, in our stability, hold our own for ourselves, for others, and it's a huge clearing third eye portal. We're all divine. Look at these activations. There's only seven portals, seven chakra cards in this deck. We have two right here. The odds of that coming out. Huge transformations coming with these portals. You can't make this up. Another portal, the solar portal. This is the magical dimensions. It's all portals opening at this time. This is why they guided me to this deck. Holy, holy crap. This is solar portal. I mean, you can't make this up. The huge shifts going on. Being centered, like they said, holding your own, balancing power. Yeah, the manipulation is over. This is part of the huge shifts that are coming in. The manipulation, the not seeing, the non-clarity, the false shit. That, excuse my French, but it's huge clarity coming in here. Huge divine shifts coming in here. It's supposed to, we're supposed to hold our own power, come into our power, balance, centered, balancing the power. This is the shift. This is the huge transformation that's coming in. This is why we're going through this whole thing right now. This is just amazing because if you could pick three cards that are the activators, what's being activated, what we're all feeling right now are these three cards. It's the third eye portal. We have to come back to clarity. We're linked with the divine. The root portal, we're being activated with our survival, our stability, right? Not being fearful, being grounded, holding your power, coming into your power with the solar portal, being centered, balanced in your power. This is just, that's what they're asking us to do. So keep your third eye open, linked with the divine, very grounded, very rooted, hold your own, stable, centered, balanced, no matter what is going through right now. Let's get some additional magical dimensions because those are the three portals that's being activated right now. And we have the number one card of the deck. This is the first card. Look at the key she's holding. Look at the look what we're walking on right now. It's like this is innocence, play, discovery. It's like this the first card in the deck. It's almost like a brand new chapters opening up. This is new transformations coming in here. It's almost like we're on the path, on the journey to a whole new chapter with what's going on, with sweeping changes going on right now. And we have trust on this journey, trust as we go forward, trust, overcoming doubts, insecurities, and patience. I mean, this can't be underscored enough. We're going to be overcoming doubts, insecurities, and patience as we go forward on this new path. But all of this underneath is being activated. The third eye, the solar portal, and this, the root portal. I mean, this is the new journey. This is trusting the process in it all of what I can see why they wanted me to do this reading. The cards are very on target for what's going on. We have the promise, and we're all coming together from the love, from the heart space. That's the promise. It's soulmates, attraction, partnership. It's divine partnerships. That's why we're all being activated in this way. It's a whole new chapter. Trust the process because this is the promise. I have chills. Underneath, that's the sweeping changes of the portals. And trust the process. This is the promise of all coming together like that. Oh my gosh. Can we get Angels of Atlantis? They wanted to come through for this. The Archangels. Angels of Atlantis. The Archangels. What are the Archangels that want to show themselves at this time? We have, oh my gosh, we have willpower, and Jophiel. And notice the red and the yellow. Listen, they know we have to have the stamina to get through this, the willpower, holding your own, in the root, being stable and grounded in your power. And here also uplift yourself. There's a thing of a joy. It's been coming through over and over for yourself and for others to uplift yourself at this time and bring in as much joy in the process that you can for what's going on. I know that's a hard assignment, but uplifting your spirit, uplifting others, at this time. It's really important. And we'll get through this. So now they wanted the moonology. So I gather this is going to be more of like what's going on, like the brief summation conclusion of right now for this reading. Like what, okay, this came out. Yeah, we have again yellow. This is like courage. Oh my God, we have two. Don't let pride get in your way. Look, we have to work together. Look at the world card, and it's coming from courage, protection. Oh, I'm almost feeling too. It's all the pride has been, the portals have ripped that away. I mean, there's no more pride. There's no more separation. We're all having to come together. Look at how this is together, also yellow, and the solar plexus here, back here. It's don't let pride get in your way. We're all, the pride has been erased. And here we have nothing will come of the situation, void of course. Nothing will come of the situation. I almost feel like, oh my gosh, nothing will come of the situation. We need more clarity. Emotions are running high. And okay, when nothing will come of the situation, I almost feel like nothing will come of the situation with emotions running high, pride getting in your way. But look at what came out on top of it. The end of a tough cycle approaches. This is what they want, the relief to come in. Feel this. The end of a tough cycle is approaching. We're letting go of our pride. We're letting go of emotions running high. Nothing will come of the situation is sandwiched in between. I feel that's why there were such these huge shifts going on. And here we have the end of a tough cycle approaches. So this is the message that they wanted to bring forth with these various decks. These readings are going to be short and sweet. I'm not prolonging it just to have a long reading. That's the message. So not letting pride get in your way, keep your emotions not running high, and huge portals. I mean, geez, every portal was activated. The third eye, the solar, the root, and it's a whole new, going forward chapter. Just going back here, this was really amazing. The cards that came out here, that every portal is being opened here. If you go back here, every portal, that's what we're feeling. That's the huge shift. And again, I love these cards because this is the first card in the deck, almost like the Fool card, but it's a brand new journey, right? Trust the process. This is the promise. And they're here again with the root and the solar plexus. It's like holding your own, be grounded and stable and in your power here. Uplift yourself. You'll get through this. That's the willpower. You're going to get through. Uplift yourself and others along the process. And then they kept on saying with this, nothing will come of the situation. It's the pride. It's the emotions running high. That's getting cleared away for the end of a tough cycle approaches. So this is a beautiful to the point reading. Okay, so hold on to this and take care. Bye-bye.